Ancient. Do you think I give a shit? Ancient. Dumbass. Our country's falling apart, people. I mean, look around. I mean, it really is. And I mean, it's okay, because I know God's got his people. I know that. And like I said, we may suffer. I ain't no stranger to suffering. You know what I mean? Lucifer's grandmother. Okay, you know what? I don't really care what you want to call me. I don't give a two shits. You got that? I hope. They can't. You know, I seen them at, you know, it's crazy. Oh, just a second. Damn, dirty face. My name is Dirty Face, and I don't give a shit. Hey, good morning, beautiful. Right back at you. I sleep like a log every night. I really do. And that right there is something. That's a big thing. You know what I mean? Because my whole life, I've struggled at going to bed. You know? Struggled at going to sleep. It's when I would lay and overthink. And most women do. We overthink at night. We're idiots. You know, and that's part of we're so grumpy all day. You know, or was, you know. The stresses of the day, you know, and that's stupid. I was always a stressor, man. I was always one of those big stressors about everything. I invented things to stress about, you know what I mean? And most women do. Because I know I'm not a rare one. We all, you know, all women overthink. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, you got a family. You got to think about them. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's true. That old Jezebel spirit is pretty fucking thick. You know? There's nothing wrong with feeling good about yourself, but you got 90-year-old women dressing up like hoochie mamas, you know? Have some composure. Man. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with expressing yourself, and I think a person should be able to, you know, in the way they dress, you know? But usually, you know, there's a personality issue, you know, when they want to go, you know, there's lots of cultures that do all kinds of self-mutilation. All kinds. I don't understand that, but you know what? That's them. That's them. You don't have to. You know what I'm trying to get at. None of us are alike. We're all fucking different. We're all different. But you know what? When you got major issues, that is an issue, and just have common sense about it. You know, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't. Because I see people and it breaks my heart. You know, it breaks my heart. You know, I see people out on the streets, and this one lady, her leg was so big, and it had like sores, open sores and stuff on it, and it's like, man, I know I could help that girl. I know I could help. And it's like, my thing is, I don't like seeing that. It breaks me down. It tears me down when I see too much of that. Inside, I can't handle it. I'm a tit baby when it comes to that, you know. Seeing people in pain and seeing people fucking actually, you know, just intentionally harming others and intentionally doing things. And it's like, and the sneaky, snaky crap. You know, is honesty really that hard? Is honesty really that fucking hard for people? If it's that fucking hard, don't do shit. Don't do it. You know? But the lies and the bullshit have me so fucking mad that I can't see straight. But in another sense, I've wondered if that's, you know, a test to see, you know, to test me, to see if I know the difference. can figure out the truth, and I have. It don't matter. I know what I'm talking about, and so does God. Truth. Truth. God is love. And my thing is like, I'll say, I don't give a fuck, it hurt. Because I'm mad, because I know things, and it's like, it makes me mad. So that's, and I've loved to act creepy my whole life. I think it's funny, because these people saying I was evil, it's like, you're the one's evil. You're the one's lying, big teeth. Lie. Bye. I don't know what kind of pee that was, but I think that was a force. And this lady, though, I mean, she looked like a shell of a woman, and it broke my fucking heart. She's a bag of bones, but had a leg the size of a fucking tree trunk. You know what I mean? Just broke my fucking heart. Come on, honey. Come on. We're gonna go over here and sit. I'm a good person. I got an attitude because I've got every fucking reason to have an attitude. I got every reason to be a lot madder than what I am, because I know, like I said, everything has a purpose. But you know what? Sitting around, prevention, like I said, is key. But I got another one of those things right here. I just washed it with a wash pad. Yeah, to own rural land and be self-sufficient. You're right. You're right. But you know what? When you've been robbed of everything your whole life and you guys don't know my whole story, and it's okay. But I know God's got me on this, and these people have severely fucked the fuck up. Okay? Trump. Government. Disrespectful motherfuckers. All the shit they've done to me, and still I'm not nothing. No apology, no nothing. No. They just continue, to act like we didn't do nothing. Chasing out the homeless everywhere.